Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing 4 stocks on the move. They are Brazil Minerals, BMIX on the OTC markets, Ozop Energy Solutions, OZSC on the OTC markets, Churchill Capital Corp 4, CCIV on the NYSE, and Ideanomics, IDEX on the NASDAQ. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. With that out of the way, if you like this video, remember to smash the thumbs up button, hit the red subscribe button, also the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also, remember to go to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where we give subscribers a first look at stocks we are going to be covering. Stocks like NEO at $6, MMMEDF at 34 cents, ENZC at 0.001, and TSNP at 0.0008. With that out of the way, let's get started. If January is a sign of things to come for 2021, traders and investors are going to make a lot of money this year. Before we get into the 4 stocks that we're talking about today, it's important to understand that, when it comes to penny stocks, it's not the same as trading blue chips. As we have stressed repeatedly to our subscribers, the key to trading penny stocks is finding the momentum before it happens and then being patient. What we mean by this is that we recommend owning a basket of penny stocks. This could be for some as many as 10 to 20 or more penny stocks. What we look to do here at Insider Financial is position our subscribers before the move happens. We don't recommend chasing runners. That's where you could possibly turn into a bag holder. If there's a penny stock that you really like, we really recommend buying the dip, putting in orders below the market, and then being patient. For subscribers that, got in on ENZC, TSNP, they're sitting on big gains, and these gains came from being patient. And what we do is we're position traders. We don't day trade the markets. It doesn't suit my personality. I much prefer the Warren Buffett style of investing. I research hundreds of penny stocks each week, looking for the best ones for our subscribers. I don't like the intraday moves. If that's what you're looking to do, Insider Financial, we're not the place for you. When it comes to day trading, and if that's what you're after, we recommend the folks over at True Trading Group. We have a link in the description. They go live 6 days a week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and after the bell on Friday. Also, we specialize in OTC and NASDAQ and NYSE penny stocks. They don't trade penny stocks. They do a lot of options trading, some other big cap, mid cap stocks. So the reason that we recommend them is that for others that are looking to supplement their income, and they don't do what we do, so they're not our competitors, but we think very highly of them, so we try to offer them as a alternative and another way that you can supplement your income with the True Trading Group. So check out their live streams and see what you think. Now, when it comes to trading penny stocks, particularly OTC or NASDAQ, NYSE, there's always a bull market somewhere. It's why it's important for penny stock investors to trade both OTC and NASDAQ or NYSE penny stocks. There's always opportunities if you give yourself the flexibility to trade all markets. For instance, last year, the first half of 2020, NASDAQ was where the action was. And that's where we had our subscribers positioned. We captured runs in SRNE, NEO, INO, IBIO, WKHS, and many others. Then once the summer came, many of the COVID runners had failed to find any momentum. And then we pivoted to OTC and caught runs in TSNP, ENZC, MMMEDF, CBDD, and many others. And so far this year, what we're seeing is it's best to play both OTC and NASDAQ or NYSE penny stocks. There's no shortage of multi-baggers in both markets at the moment. And, there's no better time to be a penny stock trader. And this is the time, when you have a bull market, this is when you want to be aggressive. You hate to use the analogy of being at the casino, but many days it feels like it. We've never seen a market like this. The closest is the dot-com boom in 1999 and 2000. But it's just been a tremendous time to be an investor. And right now, when you have a hot hand and the house keeps losing, meaning the hedge fund and institutions, short sellers, take advantage of it while you can. And what's going on right now is on, particular on the OTC penny stocks that have the stop sign, they're catching bids as traders bet on these stocks cleaning up their filings or doing a merger deal. With the stop sign, that means the filings have not been filed on time, so the company needs to catch up. Many of these aren't good securities, but if there was a recent reinstatement, company updating on OTC markets or filing starting to pour in, the stop sign that's been asleep is going to get removed. And these have been some of the best buys in the markets that you can find. Because traders are betting that this is a turnaround play. The stop sign will become a yield sign, and pink current is next. So right now examples include CYBL. We caught there's move on Monday. You caught the follow through on Tuesday. ASTI has been it's a solar play that's really been running. SHOM. PLYZ. These are just examples of penny stocks with the stop sign that are running right now. So it's just been a tremendous time, and this is one example of how you can make money on the OTC. On the NASDAQ and NYSE, what we're seeing right now is the epic short squeezes coming from the folks over at Wall Street Bets. They're over on Reddit, and they have 2.7 million followers, and they're really pushing stocks. And right now you have also hedge funds that are piggybacking on the momentum because folks like Stevie Cohen, SAC, Citadel, they follow the money. So right now what's happening with the folks at Wall Street Bets, they're moving markets, and you want to be where markets can get moved. And right now, what's happening is the shorts are getting squeezed, and the strategy to play this, besides joining Insider Financial, because this is what we look for subscribers, but you look for stocks that have a high short interest. So this is a momentum strategy that any trader can follow. And finviz.com, which there's a link there, they screen for stocks. You can set up your own parameters. So you just simply use this signal, the top gainers signal, and then screen for stocks. There's the float short. We like over 10%, which is a high percentage. And then the strategy, once a heavily shorted name starts running, momentum players jump on board, and the shorts are forced to cover as the stock climbs. This is what we're seeing in GameStop, which has just been tremendous. Bed Bath & Beyond, COSS yesterday, KOSS. Plug Power has been just a tremendous runner since last summer. Workhorse, WKHS, and the big piece of shit stock Nikola, even that's running. So that tells you that all the shorts that are betting against these companies, they're being forced to cover. So we like what we're seeing, and this strategy is working right now. There's a lot of opportunities right now, and take advantage of it while you can. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's dive right in here to stock number one, which is BMIX. BMIX is a lithium play in Brazil, and that's running, as Tesla and Elon Musk need lithium for the lithium-ion batteries. BMIX is up just 22,600% in just the past 5 trading days. Peter Lynch, he commonly talked about 10 baggers, and that's what he liked to look for in a market, a stock that can go from 100 million market cap to 1 billion market cap, or 1 billion market cap to 10 billion market cap. BMIX is a 26 bagger in just 5 trading days. So again, this is why to trade penny stocks. You cannot make these types of returns anywhere else. Amazon, Apple, the easy money has already been made, and that's why you want to be playing these penny stocks. Particularly if you're diversified and have a basket, and you catch a few BMIXs, TSNP, ENZC, and you've crushed the market indices for the year. And not every penny stock is going to be a winner like BMIX. But when you catch winners like this, it's at the end of the year you sell your losers and you take the tax write-off. So that's why you want to be diversified, and you don't want to be all in on one or just 2 penny stocks, because if you're too heavily into a loser, it will destroy your portfolio. And BMIX, it really kicked off 2021, when they announced that they received exploration permits for 2 additional mineral claims that are now part of its lithium project in the northeast part of Brazil. The company is focused on hard rock lithium, and as it's been previously reported, Brazil Minerals now has direct ownership of projects in 3 key strategic minerals: lithium, titanium, and rare earths. The VP of Exploration has said lithium is in high demand worldwide, and Brazilian lithium reserves are now recognized as some of the best in yield and purity upon processing. Our lithium project holds high potential, and we look forward to its continued development. BMIX, they also own a stake in Jupiter Gold, around 55% of the company. Jupiter Gold has 100% ownership in several gold projects in Brazil. In particular, Jupiter Gold owns 100% of both the Alpha Gold project with over 22,000 acres, and the Alta Floresta Gold project with over 24,000 acres. And Jupiter Gold is also developing a quartzite mine. The bottom line is that the EV sector is one of the hottest places to invest, and it's all built around lithium. So we think BMIX is going to keep climbing. Moving on, stock number 2 is OZSC. This is another stock running on the back of the clean energy boom, and with Joe Biden in the White House. The big announcement is OZSC as a development partnership with Zeem Solutions to work on high-powered charging solutions to address the medium and heavy-duty commercial EV market. CEO Brian Conway said, "We are excited about this relationship with Zeem Solutions and look forward to working with their team to increase our presence in the burgeoning electric vehicle fleet charging industry." Ozop Energy, PCTI is their subsidiary, is positioned to take the technology and engineering challenges confronted by companies like Zeem head on. This relationship opens the door further into the commercial EV fleet market and should make a substantial contribution to our bottom line for years to come. Well, folks, we're not looking to rain on the parade here, but that's a bunch of BS. Bottom line is, they're losing money. They've never been profitable, and we have a few concerns about OZSC. First, OZSC has 3.3 billion, almost 3.4 billion shares outstanding. This gives it a current market cap of $645 million. Keep in mind, 6 months ago, OZSC was a failed surgical company, and now it's pivoting, it's becoming an OV player. And, this is according to the 10Q. Guys, learn to read filings, look them up. It's all on OTCMarkets.com. This is the SEC Form 10Q. This is for the last quarter, quarter ending September 30th, 2020. The company consolidated financial statements have been prepared on a going concern basis, which contemplates the realization of assets and the satisfaction of liabilities. It has accumulated deficit of 8.1 million, a working capital deficit of 4.6 million. In addition, the company has generated losses since inception. So he says substantial contribution to our bottom line. Well, what bottom line? You're just losing money. These factors, among others, raise substantial doubt about the ability of the company to continue as a going concern. Does this sound like a company worth $645 million? There are also convertible notes. Here's one instance. On July 29th, the company issued 15% convertible promissory note in the principal amount of just $127,000. It had to raise $127,000 6-7 months ago. Look at the price convertible into shares at 1 cent. After the first 3 months, 2.5 cents. This is shares being printed. These stock is going to hit the market. Someone invested $100,000 and it's turned into many millions of dollars. So that is all there. You can read that. And, this is Zeem Solutions, which they say is going to change everything for them. They have 142 followers on Twitter. So I wouldn't get too excited about OZSC. Guys, if you got big profits, I would, book profits. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. We just don't want anyone to become a bag holder. It's all about delivering, and right now the OZSC has run a little too far too fast. Moving on, stock number 3 is CCIV. This is running after Bloomberg reported that this SPAC was going to merge with Lucid Motors, and we think this deal is going to happen for a number of reasons. Number one, Andrew Laveris, he's on the board of CCIV, but he's also on the board of Lucid. Similar board members, same board member on both companies. This is a sign he's working behind the scenes to make a deal happen. Lucid is backed by Saudi Arabia's private wealth fund. If you look, CCIV is led by rainmaker Michael Klein. He has played a prominent role in guiding Saudi Arabia's investments. He served as an advisor to its public investment fund, and he also advised on the Saudi Aramco IPO. Previous discussions between CCIV and AT&T's DirecTV have collapsed, so this leaves Lucid as the most likely merger partner. Lucid plans to start deliveries of a $169,000 electric sedan to U.S. customers in Q2. It's going to be called the Air EV, which the company says can do more than 500 miles on a single charge, and was built at a factory in Arizona. Lucid CEO Peter Rawlinson, he was previously Tesla's chief engineer of the Model S sedan. If a deal were to happen, we see Lucid officially taking the crown as the next Tesla. And we think the downside is limited with Michael Klein in the driver's seat. We've seen the photos of the new Lucid Air, and it looks much nicer than the Tesla Model S. Tesla Model S is yesterday's model. So again, it's all about the hottest and newest, and we think Lucid Motors is a winner. So we think the downside here is limited in CCIV. A deal is most likely going to happen. Lastly, stock number 4 is IDEX. We have a history of covering IDEX. We called the low down here at 82 cents. Now we've gotten this wedge form. It's on the verge of breaking out. We get above 450 over the next few days. This stock is really going to run. And we got 10 reasons laid out here why to be bullish on IDEX. IDEX just acquired Wave. Wave is a provider of charging solutions for medium and heavy duty EVs. The company's customers include the largest EV bus system in the US. So, IDEX is really making moves in the electric charging space, and it has a market cap just double of OZSC. So, either way, you could look at OZCS as being, either extremely overvalued, but we also look at IDEX as being extremely undervalued. So, if you really like OZCS, you really need to look at IDEX. IDEX just acquired 100% of privately held Timius Holdings in an all-cash deal. Timius currently has 285 employees, did $60 million up until October last year. This is a company doing big numbers and, extremely undervalued. IDEX has increased its stake in Solartrack, which is an EV tractor company. We think this is going to be a hot space. Ideanomics, MEG, their mobile energy global division, they've signed an agreement with a company which is a JV between BYD and Diddy for purchasing an initial 2,000 units of model BYD DY. This is the first custom-built all-electric car for the ride-hailing industry. So, IDEX is really signing agreements left and right with all the major players. MEG, they delivered a total of 439 units in December versus just 151 units in November. IDEX also owns 51% of Tree Electric. This is a Malaysian-based EV manufacturer, which is business primarily logistic vans, mopeds, and scooters. The company's Medici Motorworks division, they're set to unveil 6 new EVs. With the Timius and Wave acquisitions, revenues this year should be on the low end, 140 million to as high as 200 million this year. 18.8% of the float is short. This translates to a $140 million bet that IDEX stock is going to drop. And, we see, just like Elon Musk squeezed the shorts in Tesla, we see CEO Alf Poor doing the same to IDEX shorts. Lastly, we see IDEX taking one or more of its EV divisions public via IPO or a SPAC. This makes a lot of sense as, right now IDEX is 2 divisions, the EV and FinTech, and, at current levels, both divisions are, tremendously undervalued. And let's, to sum it all up, bottom line, congrats if you've played both 4. These 4 have been big runners. Even, we're hit, urgent caution on OZCS, but if you got in early, you're up big, and that's what we're, you're the person we're trying to target. If you have big gains in OZCS, take some money off the table. Remember, you never go broke taking a profit. So protect profits. You are your own trading business. Don't worry about the flack you'll get on social media if you sold. We're expecting a lot of vitriol and anger comments for hitting the urgent caution, hitting the sell button. But until they can deliver more, it's run a little too far. But bottom line is, all it takes when it comes to penny stocks is 1 or 2 to become a BMIX, up 2,600% in 5 days. An OZCS, CCIV, if they sign that deal, if that deal, comes to fruition with Lucid, this is a $100 stock easily. IDEX, extremely undervalued, but it's up big in the past few months, so we're happy for those that listened to us and caught the low. Penny stocks, it just right now this is the place to be. We're seeing plenty of opportunities for our subscribers. That's why it's important to go to signup.insiderfinancial.com. again, we give our subscribers on our subscriber list first look. And if you are in the US, you sign up with your email, but there's also, after you sign up with the email, you can get on our text service. If you are outside the US, sorry, the text service only works for US numbers, but don't worry, you will still get our emails and you will get first look at the stocks that we are going to be covering. So that's why it's so important to be on the signup.insiderfinancial.com list. Lastly, there's a link for a promo from Webull. They're giving away 4 free stocks. You must deposit the $100 to get the 4 free stocks. If you don't deposit, you're not getting the 4 free stocks. So you have to go through all the steps. And, again, thank you everyone for watching, for subscribing, liking our videos. We're so thankful to have all of our subscribers and readers and viewers and listeners. We'll be coming soon to you tomorrow with another video. We have another alert lined up for our subscribers, so, be sure to be checking your inbox. With that being said, remember, with COVID, stay safe, wear a mask, social distance, and hopefully this pandemic is over by the summer. So be safe. We'll get through this, and we're here to take advantage of the markets. Let's just hope they keep going, and it's just an incredible time to be an investor. Thank you, everyone, and be coming live to you soon with a new video. Thanks again. Bye-bye.